Beautiful view this morning. And I camped right down here. Super cool. This is a great start to the day. Good morning. Wow. Unreal. Look at all the falls along the way. Gorgeous. And coming up here we have Milky Creek. And looks like we have a pretty good bridge set up here, which is wonderful. Look at the color of the water. It's just golden. That's gorgeous. Welcome to day 110 on the Pacific Crest Trail. Today, I'm starting from mile 2105.7, right below the beautiful Mount Hood in Oregon. This morning has been absolutely beautiful already. Sunrise over Mount Hood in the canyon down to Milky Creek. Crossing that river as the sun peaked over the mountain was so beautiful. The goal for today is between 28 to 30 miles to get me partway down the alternate route to Tunnel Falls. The reason for that is so that I can do a smaller day tomorrow and enjoy every bit of that river. This morning, I am taking a little bit of an alternate. It's not much of a detour, but it goes to Ramona Falls, which are supposed to be absolutely beautiful. So let's go check them out. The alternate is right here, and instead of continuing on the PCT this way, I'm going to be going up this way to Ramona Falls. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Getting those shots at Ramona Falls were a challenge. I think I stayed there about an hour and a half. It's because obviously it's just a popular spot, so I had to wait for the correct windows to go in there and get the shot that I envisioned. But we're back on trail now, continuing on, and still on the alternate, but soon I'll be reconnecting to the PCT. There was a nice 1,600 foot climb over 2.6 miles back there right after reconnecting to the PCT from the Ramona Falls Junction. I am now walking along the ridge before going back down the other side. I am about to arrive at Lolo Pass, which seems to be a very popular trailhead for day hikers. And here is where I camped last year on day 74, I believe. Got myself 2 liters of water from this creek, and I'm going to try to do another 5 miles maybe or so before stopping for lunch. Tons of blueberries along the trail. I've got myself a handful here. Early lunch. Let's go. That is good. Oh, no way. And we have salmon berries. These would be the first salmon berries along the trail that I see. Exciting. Now we have tons of these in British Columbia, and I imagine there are tons in Washington as well. So this is a clear indicator that we are getting near the end of Oregon, sadly, but happily about to enter Washington very soon. That is what I call a very good day. Berries just make me feel like dancing. So good. And now we have wild raspberries. Oh, yummy. Such pretty little things. They are so red. I'm having way too much fun now with these berries. I'm going to have lunch somewhere up there. I've decided to do a little bit of a side quest here and come up Buck Peak, which is off of the PCT, which, wow, has given me an incredible view of Lost Lake over there and Mount Hood over there for lunch. Stunning. And I found a geocache log here where it shows that someone else has been up here today as well. Dingo baby. Let's sign this. Good place to eat some freeze-dried peaches. Thank you for these, Krista. They're amazing. Bucks Peak. That was a fantastic lunch spot. Highly recommend. Although I must say, the trail is kind of overgrown. The first stretch is really good, and then it kind of goes downhill from there. But it remains pretty manageable and full of blueberries all the way up. And I mean so many blueberries everywhere. Look at all of these. I might try to take a shortcut down through this boulder field. I hope it doesn't turn out to be a bad idea. Let's give it a go. The only reason I've decided to go down this boulder field is because I am extremely good walking on rocks. So I'm not too concerned. And the trail is right there. So it came from all the way up there. Definitely a massive shortcut. Cool. Back to it. This morning, I was just below Mount Hood, and I've worked my way along the ridge lines. Ooh-wee. Look at Washington right there. So close. I can almost smell it. Being able to see Washington from up here is crazy. The end of Oregon is near, and as I am approaching its border, I've been reflecting a lot on the journey so far. It's been an absolutely beautiful adventure, and I've also been reflecting on how my perspective has played a huge role on my thru hike. Perspective is everything in so many aspects of life, and your perspective can be the difference between having a good time and having a bad time, finding something difficult or finding it easy, seeing something as impossible or seeing it as achievable. You get the picture. And so I've had a positive perspective about the trail ever since mile 0. I never let the challenging terrain bother me. I never let a challenging climb bother me. I never let a challenging day bother me. I've tried to not let the mosquitoes bother me. And I've never let fatigue, sadness, or pain bother me either. My thru hike has been smooth sailing ever since the beginning because I've decided to make it that way. Like I said, it's all about perspective. I look like I'm happy-go-lucky in all of my vlogs, and that's because I am. I'm having the best time ever out here. There is literally no other place I would rather be. Someone asked me the other day if in my vlogs I tell everybody how miserable I am in the morning and how painful everything is and how sore my body is and how tired I am and how much I don't want to hike. And this year, I haven't really talked about that because the truth is, I don't really think about it. What I think about every morning is how grateful I am to be here and how beautiful my surrounding is and how lucky I am to be in this position. I don't think about all that other negative crap. This year is about appreciation and about enjoying every minute of this journey. All this to say that if you keep a positive attitude out here, you are gonna have a wonderful thru hike. But if you let doubt and worry and negativity take hold of your mind, good luck. It's normal to feel doubt, it's normal to worry, but there is always a solution, and that is what you want to focus on. I have just arrived here at the Indian Springs Trail Junction. This way is the PCT that leads 20 miles to Cascade Locks, and this way is an alternate route that leads 15 miles to Cascade Locks. And most people decide to go this way not because it's shorter, but because along this trail is the infamous Tunnel Falls, a staggering waterfall where the trail leads through a tunnel that goes right behind it. This waterfall is absolutely incredible, and that is why I too will be taking the alternate route. So here we go. There's quite a bit of blowdowns here along this alternate. The first section is completely clear, but eventually it's gets a little bit harder, we'll say. Just no worries. One tree at a time. Eventually the trail hits a junction and ends up looking like this. Smooth, clear, easy to travel, beautiful. Whee! Look at this gorgeous river. So many swimming holes. Such a cool spot here, right next to the campsite where I'm staying tonight. Let's go see what's over this little lip. Oh yeah, look at this swimming hole.